Welcome to Life Wisdom, a space to pause, reflect, and find calm in the noise of everyday life. Today, we'll take a moment to reflect on maturity is knowing how to smile through life's storms. Maturity is a concept that often only becomes clear when we look back, not while we are living through it. It is not measured by age, by the years that have passed, or by the achievements we accumulate. True maturity is reflected in how we face life, how we maintain inner peace even when surrounded by storms. There are days when we think maturity is about knowing more, understanding more, or doing more. Yet through the storms we encounter, we come to understand that real maturity is knowing how to smile in the face of difficulties, maintaining calm and steadiness when everything around us seems to pull us down. Life is never flat or predictable. It always presents us with unexpected turns, challenges that appear without warning. One day, we may feel happiness from something seemingly small, but the next day, we might face loss, failure, or disappointment stemming from what we hold dear. Initially, humans react to life's storms with pain, fear, and sometimes anger. We want to run away, to find safety, to return things to the way they were. But maturity teaches us that running away is not the solution, and that true peace does not come from avoiding challenges, but from standing firm and choosing how we respond. Smiling through life's storms does not mean denying our emotions. It does not mean pretending to be happy, pretending we are no longer sad or afraid. A smile is a way of accepting our circumstances, acknowledging our feelings, yet maintaining balance in our hearts. When a storm hits, our hearts may tremble like leaves in the wind, but a gentle smile is proof that we are still strong enough to continue, still capable of moving forward without being completely overwhelmed. That smile is a message to ourselves. I can overcome this. I will not let this storm define me. Storms are an inevitable part of life. No one lives without encountering challenges. Some lose their jobs, some lose loved ones, some experience heartbreak, some feel that a single failure marks the end of their journey. Each challenge, each loss carries its own lesson. Storms are like silent teachers, speaking no words, yet patiently instructing us on patience, resilience, and the value of peace and happiness. Through maturity, we learn the art of letting go and holding on. Letting go of things that do not deserve our worry, unnecessary fears, and resentments that weigh us down. At the same time, we learn to hold on to what is truly valuable: health, patience, belief in ourselves, and love for others. Smiling through life's storms is the ability to balance letting go and holding on, softness and strength. We may not always conquer the storm, but a smile shows that we continue, that we are at peace within ourselves. Maturity is also about learning to recognize that hardships are an essential part of life. Every storm leaves a mark. Often, when we reflect on difficult days, we realize that it was through those moments that we learned patience, tolerance, compassion, and appreciation. A smile in the face of challenges is proof that we have transformed pain into strength, failure into lessons, and loss into an opportunity for growth. Life does not promise that everything will go according to plan. Children think they can control everything. Young people believe that effort guarantees success. But through life's storms, we learn that life is rarely perfect, and it is our attitude that matters most. A mature person knows that happiness does not come from avoiding storms, but from smiling despite them. Every smile in the midst of a storm is a personal victory, a testament to the ability to stay grounded rather than being swept away by negative emotions. This smile does not always come from joy. It emerges from inner peace, from the ability to accept oneself and one's circumstances. It comes from understanding that all feelings come and go, all challenges are temporary, and nothing lasts forever. When we learn to smile through the storm, we no longer fear failure or loss. We understand that even when things do not go our way, we can maintain peace and find joy in small moments. Maturity is also learning to empathize and understand others. When we face life's storms, we realize that everyone has their own struggles and pains that are invisible to the world. When we smile and continue moving forward, we not only show strength for ourselves, but also extend gentleness to others. We recognize that everyone is navigating life in their own way, and love and compassion are what keep us from feeling alone amidst life's storms. There are days when life feels unbearably heavy. Yet maturity teaches us that the weight or lightness of life often depends on perspective. Rain may soak our clothes but cleanse the air. A failure that seems harsh can open doors to learning, to change, to becoming stronger. Losses we once feared are often lessons in disguise, opportunities to appreciate what remains and to treasure moments of peace. Every smile through adversity carries a quiet power. It allows us to transform pain into strength, to move through disappointment without losing faith. It helps us see that maturity is not about avoiding challenges, but about standing and continuing with serenity. Each time we smile in the face of a trial, our spirit grows stronger, broader, and gentler. Maturity does not arrive overnight. It is forged through days of patience, days of learning to smile even when storms rage around us. It is not taught through words or advice alone, but through lived experience. We endure storms, we fall, we suffer, and then we realize that peace and happiness are not determined by circumstances, but by our attitude and choices. A mature person understands that life is imperfect, and not everything will go as desired. Yet, it is this attitude, the choice to smile and continue despite all circumstances, that defines true maturity. Every challenge becomes a lesson, every failure becomes an opportunity, and every loss opens the door to gratitude and serenity. Life, when observed closely, is always gentle. Gentle in the morning light, gentle in a simple greeting, gentle in moments that seem small but are infinitely precious. We rush too fast, too eagerly, and fail to notice that the world is kind and tender. Through maturity, we learn to pause, breathe, and smile. And in doing so, we perceive everything with a gentler perspective. Facing storms with a smile is a form of wisdom that comes only from experience. It is not knowledge from books, nor lessons taught by others. It is the wisdom born of experience, reflection, and the acceptance of oneself and the world. It is the ability to see the storm for what it is, yet understand that it will pass, and we will still stand, calm and strong. Ultimately, every person who matures realizes that smiling through storms is not weakness, but the greatest strength. It is evidence of resilience, of composure, of the capacity to live not only with reason, but with heart. It allows us to live fully, to love deeply, and to experience life in its richness. Life has storms, but when we learn to smile through them, every challenge becomes a lesson, an opportunity for growth, and a testament to our ability to find peace within ourselves. Maturity is not about when life becomes easy. It is about learning to smile, no matter how difficult the circumstances. That smile is a mark of a soul strong enough, calm enough, and wise enough to live fully. And as the days pass, through every storm we endure, we realize that maturity is not about avoiding storms, but about learning to live alongside them, to smile, and to maintain peace in the heart. When we know how to smile through life's storms, we are not only mature, but also gentler with ourselves, with others, and with the world. Thank you for listening. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share to spread positivity. See you in the next video on Life Wisdom.